morning. All right, so 60-minute yoga flow. I'm having music today because we're gonna change it up a little for this Friday. I'm Carla. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the practice. We're gonna start lying on our backs. Can you do me a favor really quick? Can you do me one favor? Can you check to see if you can see me on my phone, in the frame? Nope, over here. In the frame while I'm on the mat. I just can't see it from this far. Just peek at the screen. I think you can, right?
Yeah.
See me?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start lying on our backs. I'll head this way. So take a roll down. Just find your neutral spine. Let the shoulders become nice and open. Let the sacrum become heavy on your mat. We're going to start this practice just a little different today. So hug the knees into the chest and give a little rock side to side. Little lower back massage. Place both feet back on the mat and then take your fists and make them into fists. Both knuckles are going to come underneath the strap of your pants to where your glutes fall open. And we're just gonna rock the knees side to side. So it's a little bit of a glute massage. You can't do this right or wrong. It's what feels right for your body. So knees are just rocking and you're allowing the knuckles to dig into your outside glutes. It should feel good, and if it doesn't, you don't have to do it. But just allowing your knuckles to add a little pressure. Give yourself a much needed massage this morning. Let's do one more side to side. And then from here, release the knuckles from under your waistband. Give your fingers a little shake. Draw the arms up over the head. Allow the arms to rest, palms facing up. We're gonna come into cat-cow on our backs here. So inhale, lift the chest up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower the arms towards the hips, let the tailbone lift. So it's a small range of motion through the spine. Inhale, arms up overhead, spine arches away from the mat, chest lifts towards the sky. Exhale, lower the arms, let the tailbone lift. We'll do two more. So inhale, arms up overhead, round the spine. Exhale, lower the spine, lift the tail. Last one. Inhale. Good. So taking the right sole of the foot off the mat, crossing the ankle up over left knee. So flex the foot coming to figure four. So let the knee fall open. Press into it if it feels okay. So start pressing the thigh away to get a little bit of an openness through that hip. Inhale, lift the left foot up off the mat if that's available, hugging behind that left thigh. You can use the right elbow to press the knee open if it feels okay. And then if it feels good, start to lengthen that left leg up towards the sky, pressing through the heel. So you're not so much pulling the legs in towards your body as you are pressing through that heel and using your right elbow to press that right knee open. Almost like you can rip your fingers apart so much that you're pressing the heel away. So from here, we're gonna take a little figure four spine massage. Again, keep the shape, keep the heel pressing up, and start to rock your body up and away. Just a small range. So we're just doing about the tailbone back to the shoulder blades. You can support the neck, keep the chin tucked. Let's do two more. And then the last one, we're gonna rock all the way up to our seat. Here we are. So find your sit bones. I feel so weird with my back to you. I don't know how to do this, but my back's not. I'm gonna turn my mat that way. So figure four still. Foot's crossed, right foot's crossed over left, flexed at the foot. Bottom knee is gonna bend, so we're now in like a tabletop position. Hands facing out, lift up through the chest, draw the chest up towards the sky. So this might be enough for you depending on how tight you are this morning, but enough to where that when we lift our hips up, the knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Press the chest up towards the sky. Take a full breath in, lifting the heart. Again, supporting the neck, so keep the chin nice and tucked. Press out of the shoulders. One more breath here. Lower the hips to the mat. And this time, if it's for you, you can shift your hips towards your heels, and now you'll get an even deeper stretch into that glute. Take a breath, because this is the calm before the storm. This is just us waking up our bodies. I got 2 newbies here with us today, although you guys work here now, so. All right, guys, from here, we're gonna lower the right foot to the mat, or to the turf. So the same, or whatever foot you have on top, it's fine. So you're still in that figure 4. Turn your body around, and then plant both hands out in front of you. So we're taking a side stretch here. Reach the right arm nice and long, and left arm is gonna come into what would be like a push-up position. Slide that right hand forward, and you're gonna start to feel a beautiful stretch up that right side body. Again, active through the mat to support yourself. Breathe space into the right side of your body. Walk yourself back up gracefully if you can. Turn yourself over, back to the front. Walk your foot out just a little bit, and then reverse your grip so that your hands are facing out. Lift the hips back up. Now you're getting an even deeper stretch into those shoulders. Full breath in, and then a full breath out. Lower the hips. Extend that top leg. We're coming to a quick boat pose to lower ourselves down to the mat to switch to the other side. So hands supported if needed, perfectly fine. Stack the knees up to their right over the hips. Glue the knees together. If it feels okay, you lengthen the arms out. Take a full breath in, reach through the crown of the head, and then carefully articulate your spine all the way back down to the mat. Take a breath in. Left foot crosses up over right. Same thing as before. Press the knee open. Start to find space into that left hip. Nice flexed foot on that ankle, support the knee. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring the knees up towards the chest, hooking behind the right thigh, and then using your left elbow to open that left hip. Inhaling that right leg up, reach through the heel, and remembering that the focus here is not so much about pulling the legs in towards you as it is pressing that left hip open with the left elbow. So really reach through the left heel. Take a full breath in. And we're coming back to that very fun, awkward figure 4 rock. So keep the strength in that right leg and start to roll the body here. All the way from tailbone to the crown of the head, or not crown of the head, to the shoulder blades. That would be awkward. That would be some contortionist stuff right there. Good morning. Good. Use your core. Wake it up. Let's do 2 more. And the last one brings us all the way up to our seat. Figure 4, keep the shape. Hands root down, right under your shoulders, facing out. Bend the right knee so it faces up towards the sky. Remembering that we're coming to that reverse tabletop. So press into the hands, start to squeeze the glutes to lift the hips up towards the sky. And then readjust the bottom foot so that it's directly under your knee. Lift the heart. And then keep pressing that left knee open. Feel the glutes squeeze. Lift the heart even higher. Inhale. And exhale to lower your hips. Remembering that you have the option to stay here, but if you want, you can shift your hips forward about an inch or 2, or not. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Feel that beautiful glute stretch. And now your, whatever foot you have on top is coming down to the turf. Just like that. Perfect. Reach out through the left hand. And then use your right hand right under your chest in a push-up position. But keep lengthening that left arm longer so that you start to feel the stretch all the way up the left side body, or whatever side you're doing. Doesn't matter. Take a breath. It's an awkward pose. No doubt about that. But it feels good. Take one more breath here. Start to walk yourself back up. Unwind out of your awkward figure 4. Turn your grips or your hands so that they face the front of your mat. And one more, lifting the hips up. Feel the stretch up your shoulders, up your chest. Inhale. And exhale, lower the hips. Unhook that top leg. Coming back to your boat pose. Lengthen the arms if it feels right. Option to keep them supported on the ground. Stack the knees. Maybe this time you extend the legs long. Take a full breath in and carefully articulate your spine all the way back down to the mat. Let your arms rest. Inhale. people are so good when my phone is on airplane mode. I don't get it. Sorry for that brief disruption. Cat-cow, shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. This is your cat-cow. So let the belly fall, take a full breath in, and exhale, draw the belly up towards the spine, round, let the chin fall. And always with cat-cow, I like to say, you get to move whatever way feels good. So maybe you're shifting side to side, maybe you're stretching your wrists out. Just take this next couple breaths here to find a little bit of openness through your spine. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. All right, from here, walk the hands out about 1 hand's width, tucking the toes under. We're gonna lengthen our hips up towards the sky. Keep the knees bent, coming to our first down dog. Start to walk through the heels. Walking out your dog. So even weight through the hands. And focusing on drawing that weight towards the thumb and index finger so that we're not pressing into our pinkies. We're really grounded through the entire hand. Good. Lower the right knee down to the mat. I can't talk today. Take a full breath in, lift the right arm up towards the sky, just coming to a little twist here. So right knee's down, left leg's extended, pressing back to the heel, and right arm's floated up towards the sky. Take a full breath in to find length up through the fingertips. Now full breath out as you take that right arm and thread it underneath the left, letting the right ear and right shoulder rest down to the mat. So hips are still lifted. Just a little thread the needle. Inhale that right arm back up towards the sky, and then ground down through that right hand. Turning onto the left heel, we're gonna open up to a modified side plank. So left arm floats up towards the sky. Reach through that right toe all the way to the right fingertip. Now bring that left arm up overhead and get a little side bend. Breathe in. And out. Lower the left hand and we'll switch sides. So this time, left knee comes down, right foot lengthens behind us, and we float the left arm up for that twist. Really press into the back heel. It doesn't matter what side you do, as long as it's the opposite side of before. Sometimes I muddy up my sides. It's just part of my teaching. So left arm now sweeps underneath right. We're coming to that thread the needle. So left ear and left shoulder down to mat, hips still lifted. And if you really press into your right hand, you're gonna start to feel a little openness through your spine. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky again. And then ground the left hand, coming back to modified side plank. So right heel roots down to the earth, right arm floats up, parallel. And then reach the arm up over your ear, finding that beautiful side stretch. Right hand to mat. If it's for you today, you stay on your knees in your modified plank. Tuck toes untucked, it's up to you. You can even lengthen out to a full plank, high plank, it's up to you. We're coming to 4 tricep presses. Oh, she's mean. Elbows lock in, we lower halfway down and all the way back up. Halfway down and up, working our triceps, getting them warmed up. That's 3, last one, 4, and this one we slowly lower all the way to the mat. Slide your hands out so that your elbows are directly under your shoulders, lock them into your ribs. Take a full breath in, pull your elbows back towards you to peel your chest up off the mat. This is Sphinx Pose. Shoulder blades rolling in and back. Glutes on fire, that's gonna keep your lower back protected. And legs are parallel with hips. Take a full breath in to lift the chest even higher. Good, slide the hands back so that they're under your shoulders. Tuck the toes again. We're pressing all the way back up to plank pose. So remember, you can keep your knees lowered, or maybe you lift them up and push up to plank. Press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Are you ready to party? This is where the fun starts. So take a full breath here in your down dog. See how much higher you can pike your hips up towards the sky. How much length you can get up the back of your hamstrings. And when you're ready, look towards the front of your mat and carefully just walk yourself forward, all the way to the top. Feet hips distance, and we're coming to ragdoll. So let your body be super heavy, interlacing opposite elbows, and allowing gravity to draw your head, your neck, your upper back a little bit closer towards your mat. You might rock a little side to side, whatever feels good. We have 5 rounds, 2 rounds of sun salutation and 3 rounds of strength, which we're going to incorporate some of the same moves. So when you're ready, let your spine articulate all the way up to stand, super slow, let the head come last. Take a full breath in to roll the shoulders back and open, palms face forward. Take a nice grounded feeling through your feet and just establishing your space on your mat. So for the sun salutations, you can always keep your feet hips distance if you like a little bit more support, but if you'd like, you can walk your feet together, rooting them under your hips, tucking the tailbone slightly and pulling the belly in and back, shoulders open, collarbones wide. Take a full breath in, arms float up towards the sky, palms meet, gaze can come up if that feels okay. Full breath out, draw the belly in as you drive your chest forward over your thighs. Now you can keep the soft bend in the knees since the hamstrings are still waking up. Inhale, press the shins away, lengthen from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. Exhale, round forward again, forward fold. Root down through your hands, right foot steps back, left foot meets it in plank pose. And then press your hips back to down dog. Unroll the spine forward to high plank. Now lowering down to the knees is the option here. And we lower all the way or halfway down to the mat. Shoulder blades roll back. Inhale the chest up and through, cobra. And then exhale, hips up and away for down dog. Good, take a breath. And we're coming back to forward fold. Looking forward, bend the knees, walk yourself all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, stack the spine, arms float up overhead. Exhale, palms to hips, mountain pose. We flow again. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, dive the heart forward, belly in. Inhale, half lift, press the shins away, lengthen. Inhale even more. Exhale, fold forward. Root through the hands, this time left foot back first, right foot joins it for plank pose. Shoulders over wrist, knees or toes, lower all the way down. Squeeze the shoulder blades in and together, squeeze the glutes, peel the heart up off the mat. Cobra, exhale, down dog. Good, keep the hips lifted. Inhale, look forward, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Good, now we add on Sun Salutation Bee. This round gets a little different. Inhale, stack the spine, float the arms up. Exhale, hands to hips. Ready? Reroot, tucking the tailbone, feel the fire in your glutes. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. This time, you choose flat back with fingertips to floor or shins, lengthen even more, bring the gaze up towards the horizon. Exhale, fold. Hands root to mat, walk or step back with a little hop to your plank pose. Press hips up and away, down dog. Roll yourself forward again to high plank. You choose vinyasa or chaturanga. So we can lower all the way or half, lift the heart through and up, upward facing dog. Tuck toes, down dog. And now this time, right leg is gonna come up and behind us for three-legged dog. Look forward and draw that right foot all the way next to that right thumb. Sink into the hips for low lunge. Lift the heart. Float the arms up overhead. This time we're coming to high lunge. So lots of strength here. Press so much into the back heel that that back leg is super strong. Take a full breath in to lift the heart. Now lengthen that front leg. Root down to that back heel, coming to warrior two. Shoulders turn towards me and we sink into it. So always checking in that your front heel is lined up to the middle section of your back arch of the foot, if that feels okay. Front knee over ankle, take a full breath in. Where are we? Just staying here for one more breath. Now inhale, turn the palms up towards the sky, warrior two dance. Float the arms up to straighten that front leg. Exhale, deepen, palms still face up. We've got 3 more. Inhale to lift, almost like you're squeezing your mat in with your heels. Lower. 2 more. And each time you lower, maybe you can sink 1 inch deeper. Last one. Lower. Now we windmill the arms back and around that front foot for low lunge. Take a full breath in, lift the heart. Feet meet at the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, stack the spine, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to hips. Are we getting a little sprinkle? Are you feeling it? It feels really good. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, dive the heart forward, forward fold. Remembering your option, half lift, fingertips to shins or mat. Exhale fully as you fold over your thighs. Plank pose, step or hop. Downward facing dog. Send the hips away. Now unroll your spine as much as you can. Send the hips, the back, and the spine up towards the sky. Now lowering half roll the way. Reach your chest through, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Now draw that left foot right next to your left thumb for low lunge. Sink into the hips. You got it, front knee over ankle. And when you're ready, our arms float up towards the sky. Sink into the hips even more. Find the strength here. Then straighten that left leg as much as you can. Root down through the right heel and float the arms open to your warrior 2. Check in with your posture. Always making sure that your ribs are directly into the midline of your hips here. Soften the shoulders. Turn the palms to face the sky. Inhale, lift. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale to rise. Really press into that back heel so much. Last 2. And last 1. Lower down. Arms windmill up and around that left foot. Lift the back heel. Low lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, feet meet at the front of our mat. All right, so that's our sun salutation. We are gonna flow right into our strength poses, which resemble this. So inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, release your hands by your hips. Take a breath in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, keep the tuck of the tail as you sit your glutes back towards chair pose. So knees track in line. Again, option, keep your feet hips distance. Glue the knees together if you're standing with your feet parallel. Shoulder blades pull back. Softening the ribs. Take 1 more breath here. Exhale, fold the heart forward over the thighs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Root through the hands, plank pose, you know your options. Step or hop, down dog. Unroll your spine forward, plank pose, you know the deal, same as before. Half or all the way. Inhale through, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, here's where we add on. So right leg lifts up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Right foot, right thumb, step it through, find your low lunge first. So sink into the hips, keep the fingertips to the floor, lift the heart, bring the gaze up. Good. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Now straighten the front leg, open your hips up, and then deepen into your warrior 2. Take a breath here. Turn your palms towards the sky. Inhale, reach. Only once this time. Exhale, lower. Now keep that left arm right where it is, or whichever arm is in the back. Float that top arm up and over, straightening the front leg. Reverse triangle with arms lifted. Option always to support yourself with your back arm. Take a full breath in. If it feels good, gaze can come up towards that top elbow or down, whatever feels right for your neck. Take 1 more breath in. Windmill the arms up and around that front leg. Where are we? This is gonna get a little kneeling. Oh, lower the back knee. Take a twist. So root down through that left hand and open your chest up towards that right knee. Top arm floats overhead. Good. All right, guys, this is where we start to play with a little bit of balance. Top arm comes back down. Walk yourself back to a toe stand. So you're bringing your seat all the way back to your heel. Yeah, you got it. If you can, let yourself sit down on it. Take a full breath in, tented fingertips to support you. Point through that extended leg. If you can, lift the leg. You don't have to, but you can, you should. Ground the hands, keep the leg lifted, draw it up towards your chest, sweep it up and through. Standing split. Things are gonna get fun now, I told you. Now with your standing split, you might keep your knees together, but try lengthening up the leg. Keep the leg lifted and walk yourself out, three-legged dog. Ooh, that's right, I said it. Inhale. Exhale, draw that right knee in towards your nose, round through the spine. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, draw the right knee across the midline to that left elbow. Inhale, exhale, three-legged dog. Right foot, right thumb, find your low lunge. Now we're gonna sweep this back leg through, the one that's lengthened, all the way to stand. Find your balance. I warned you, this is a balancing. Now if you'd like, bring your left hand to your hip, right hand to your hip, and the left hand to your foot. You can stay here, trying to work balance, but if it feels good, maybe you lengthen the leg. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot to the mat, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands to hips. Woo, I warned you. We flow again. Chair pose, so sit the hips back, arms up overhead. Always remembering that chair pose, good morning. Tuck the tail, so this is a strength building pose. Sink deeper into the hips, inhale. Exhale, fold forward over the thighs. Flat back, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Plank pose, hands to mat. Step or hop. Down dog, good morning. Press into the heels. Now roll your body forward to your strong plank pose, core pulled back and in. Lowering half roll the way. Lift the heart through and up. Upward facing dog. Toes tuck. Down dog. Right leg up and through. Left leg, three-legged dog. Other side. And then left foot, left thumb, step it through. Inhale your arms right on up to high lunge. We move a little quicker. Exhale, straighten that front leg and windmill your arms open, warrior two. You with me? Turn the palms towards the sky, warrior dance one time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, deepen. Keep that back arm extended. Let that front arm and front leg straighten and reach up and over, C-shape the spine. Reverse triangle. Take a full breath in to open the heart. And then exhale, windmill the arms up and around that front foot again. Low lunge, lower the back knee. Take a quick twist towards me, or whatever way. Opposite side. Good. Bring that arm back towards the mat. Now we take it back to our toe stand. So keep the toes tucked behind you. Walk yourself back to the front leg straightens. And your seat comes all the way down on your heel. That in itself is intense to feel that up the mid part of your foot. For some of us. Now you might stay here, otherwise point the toes so much that you start to lift the heel up off the mat. Feel the strength? Sweep the knee up towards the chest, bring it to the nose. Can you bring it all the way through to standing split? Ooh, that's different, right? Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward, keeping the leg lifted. Now you're in your three-legged dog. Inhale. And then exhale, left knee to nose, round yourself forward to plank with your knee to your nose. Exhale, leg up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Draw the knee across to the right elbow, and then lengthen it back up. Left foot, left thumb, low lunge. Lift the heart always in your low lunge if you can. Bring your gaze forward. We're gonna play with that balance again. Shift the weight forward onto that left foot. Right knee comes up into the hands. Woo. Take a full breath in. Now your options here, so you might stay just like this. Otherwise, left hand to left hip, and you reach down for your big toe with peace fingers and lengthen through the heel. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Arms float up overhead. And then reach down towards your hips. We've got 2 more rounds of that, if you can believe it. We're gonna add on. Inhale, arms float up, chair pose, sink into the hips. Draw the shoulders back. Sink an inch deeper. Exhale, dive your heart forward, fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Look for the horizon. Exhale, fold. Root through your hands, plank pose. You find me there. Exhale, down dog. Unroll forward, high plank. Your chaturanga or vinyasa, half roll the way. Lift the heart through and up. Tuck the toes, down dog. Take a breath here. Right leg's gonna breathe it up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Sweep it through to find your right thumb, low lunge first. Lift the heart, and then float the arms up. Where are we going to this round? I'm gonna make sure I get it right. Inhale, straighten the front leg, find lots of strength, and then we'll pivot the heels open, warrior two. Soften the shoulders. Straighten that front leg as you reach up for the sky to dance, and then sink back down. Now we're gonna extend warrior two, but we're gonna keep the lift of the arms. So lengthen that front arm, reach the side body, and then top arm floats up overhead. Remember, you can always rest the elbow down. It's all good. Open the chest so much that it's reaching for the sky. Keep the depth here in that supporting leg. Hop the back foot forward. We're coming to floating half moon, only if you want. You can let that back leg float up, and then you can either reach down for the turf for support, finding balance, or maybe you float the arm away. Chest is staying nice and open. Now we're gonna play with balance once more. If you can, woo! Turn your shoulders towards your mat, coming to airplane. Towards the turf, coming to airplane. So hips and shoulders now square towards the mat. Soft bend in that supporting leg. From here, we're stepping right back to that low lunge, and then back leg lowers. It's balance, you're supposed to be wobbly. Now you know where we are, right? This time we did a twist towards our knee. Now we're gonna do an open twist. Float that left arm up and reach down your left leg. Top arm reaches up overhead. Open twist. Keep lifting the heart. Good, bring the arms back around. Toes tucked, right? Because we're coming back to our toe stand, if you can believe it. Shift the hips back over the heel. Now, of course, we're gonna add on. So find a comfortable place, point through the toe. When you're ready, you float that leg up. And if you're feeling like you want a challenge, bring one hand to your heart. Take a breath in. Hands to mat. Keep the knee up to the chest as you float it on through. Standing split. Reach the leg up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, walk your hands forward, standing three-legged dog. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward. Exhale, down. Three-legged dog. Oh, I can't talk. This one's a little different. Sweep it. Knee towards left elbow. And then bring that leg through and out for a falling star. Good. Reach that top arm up and open. You got it. Front shoulder over wrist. Open the heart towards the sky. Keep piking the hips up. Reroot down through that left hand. Sweep that right foot through and up, three-legged dog. And then right foot, right thumb, low lunge. Woo! Sink into the hips. We're gonna play with that balance again, this time a little bit different. If you're ready, ground down through that right foot. Let that left leg sweep through and up. Hug the knee. Flex the foot. Cross it over the right knee, soft bend. Figure four like we did lying down. Sink into the hips. Float the arms up overhead. So the more you deepen into this, more stretch you're gonna get into your hips. Take a breath in. Full breath out, palms meet. And then hands to hips. You guys okay? Chair pose, sink into the hips. Tailbones tucked. Exhale, fold. We gotta move a little quicker if I'm gonna get this all in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank pose, I'll meet you there. Any way you want. Down dog. Roll the spine forward, high plank. And your choice, half or all the way, toes untuck, upward facing dog. Down dog. Exhale. Left side, sweep that left leg up, three-legged dog. And then sweep it on through to find your left thumb, low lunge. Inhale, press into that back heel, lift the heart, high lunge. Take a full breath in. Can you stretch your side body even more? Straighten the front leg, pivot the back heel, warrior two. Press into that back heel so much that that back leg is on fire. Turn the palms towards the sky, reach, and then deepen. Now you remember, extended warrior two, extending the arm. So top arm reaches forward, and then, bottom arm, and then top arm floats up overhead. Always an option to come down to the elbow. Take one more breath. And you know the deal, we're coming right to floating half moon. So a little hop in with that back leg. Top arm reaches towards the ground. Bottom arm. Top arm reaches towards the sky. And we play with some balance. It's always nice when you have blocks in this pose. When you're ready, windmill top arm so that it's parallel towards your mat. Airplane. Arms come out to a T. Hips and shoulders square towards your mat. Keep lifting that back leg, press through the heel, and then softly land back, kneeling lunge. Lift the heart. Now we come to that reverse twist. Windmill the arms up and around, right arm reaches down right leg, left arm floats up and over. Keep pressing the hips forward. Bring your hands back down to frame your foot. Tuck the back toe, shift your weight back. Lift the heart. When you're ready, point that front toe so much that you lift the heel. And then maybe your right hand comes to your heart. Build strength here. Root through your hands, draw the knee up. Can you not touch the mat as you sweep it through? Walk yourself forward. Three-legged dog. Inhale, and then exhale, knee to nose. Shift weight forward. Draw it back up, three-legged dog. Coming to that triangle, so left knee, right elbow, and then just extend the leg so that the left heel's, outside edge of the foot is on the mat. Lower the back foot and reach that top arm up overhead. Take a full breath in. Float that back arm down. Sweep that left leg up and through, three-legged dog. Left leg sweeps forward, left foot, left thumb, low lunge. You're ready to balance again. Press into that left foot so much that it lifts your right leg up off the mat. Steady your gaze. And then soften that supporting leg, flex the right ankle, and cross it over the left knee. Open the hips. Float the arms up towards the sky and sink back. Figure four. Keep drawing the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, palms meet. And then lower to the hips. Do you have one more round in you? Of course you do. Chair pose, sink back into the hips, arms float up. Let's sink an inch deeper this time. Take a full breath in, and then dive the heart forward, exhale. Flat back, reach through the crown of the head, inhale. This time, can you straighten the arms right out in front of you? Inhale, exhale, fold. Plank pose, see you there. And then exhale to down dog. Send the hips up. Roll forward, high plank. Last two chaturangas. Feel the strength here, lowering half or all the way. Lift the heart through and up. Down dog. Right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Sweep it through, find your right thumb, sink into the low lunge here. Your hips are super open now. Keep pressing through that back heel. Inhale, float the arms up. Draw the shoulders back. Straighten the front leg, and then soften into your warrior two. Take a deep breath, flip the palms towards the sky. Inhale, grab the sky. Exhale, soften. Triangle pose this time. Straighten the front leg, send the hips away, reach forward, and then find your triangle. Let that top arm float up directly over the bottom arm. Couple options here. Hand to shin for support. Maybe you come outside the shin. Or if you want a little bit more, creep your hand down all the way to your big toe with peace fingers. thumb on top. Press the toe into the mat and then lift your shoulder up and away. Feel that beautiful openness through your chest. Keep squeezing the glutes forward. Stay for one more breath. Top arm windmills up and over the front leg, low lunge, lower the back knee. Take a breath here, lift the heart through, really send the hips forward, and then walk yourself back. Toe stand. This is the last one on this side. And of course it's gonna be a little different. Lift the heart, squeeze the glutes to lift your leg up off the mat. Right hand to chest, left hand meets it. Ooh. Find your balance. Hands to mat, sweep it through. Standing split. Ay, ay, ay. She's crazy this morning. Walk yourself forward. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale, three-legged dog. Coming back to that falling star. So right knee, left elbow, sweep it through, and then lengthen your leg, float that top arm up. All right, so here's where we add a little on. If you'd like, no shoulder issues, you can carefully, with control, lower your hips to the mat. Once you're there, press yourself back up. Right to the beginning pose. We've got two more like that. With control, lower down. Ooh, press up. And last one. Carefully lower down. You guys are all like, this is easy. Top arm floats back down. Right leg sweeps back and through, three-legged dog. Right foot, right thumb. Lift the heart as much as you can. Bring your gaze forward. Coming back to one more balance pose. So press into that right foot. Left leg sweeps up. Hug the knee. This time, we're coming to eagle pose. So left knee crosses over right, and we sit back into the hips. All right, guys, so with eagle, always an option to keep your toe grounded for support. You might even hook behind the calf, whatever feels good. I'm gonna toe stand. Float the arms up so they're parallel to your shoulders. Slight tuck of the tail, belly's pulling in and back. Left arm sweeps under the right. And you might stay here with arms like this. Perfectly fine. If you have it available to come to prayer hands, try it. Inhale, press the shoulders up and away. Exhale, deepen into the belly as you curl the spine and round. So keeping the gaze at the elbows. Thinking about rolling from the crown of your head all the way to the tailbone. Stay for one more breath. Unravel your spine and kick your left leg behind you for warrior three. Hands to hips. Now one more challenge here. Draw that left heel in towards your glute till your knees meet, and then extend it. Two more. Inhale, heel the glute. Exhale, lengthen. Next one, draw it in. Reach it away. Soles of feet meet, float the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to hips. One more round. Chair pose, we're gonna fly through it. Sit back. Inhale, exhale, fold the heart forward. Flat back, lift the heart, and if it feels right, float the arms up parallel. Inhale, exhale, release, fold. Root down through the hands, plank pose. Hips up and back, down dog. Roll forward, last chaturanga. Lock the elbows in, half roll all the way down. Untuck the toes, lift the heart through, and then down dog. Left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Left foot, left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heart, high lunge. Breathe in to straighten your front leg and pivot the heel, warrior two, sink into the hips. Turn the palms towards the sky, inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Remember, triangle pose, so turn the palms back down, straighten the front leg, send that right hip towards the pool, lengthen forward, find your shin, and then float your top arm up over your bottom shoulder. Choosing the same option you did before. So if you stayed with your shin, stay there. If you reached for your mat, go for it. If you're coming with me, you're gonna creep your hand down to your big toe, hook it with peace fingers, find your thumb on top of your big toe, press your toes so hard into the mat and then try to pull it up off the mat. Feel how much that opens your shoulders and your chest. Inhale. Windmill the arms up and around that left foot for your low lunge, and then lower the back knee. Take a breath in to lift the heart, sink into the hips. Walk yourself back for your very last toe stand of the day. You're welcome. Point that front toe when you're ready. Let it float up off your mat. Left hand to heart, right hand meets it. Hands to your mat. Sweep the knee up towards your chest, up and through, three-legged dog. Walk yourself forward. Inhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee, right elbow. Falling star, lengthen the leg. Round the back heel, top arm floats up. Good, take a full breath in. And exhale to lower your hips to your mat with control. Inhale, lift the hips back up. Exhale, lower. How many did we do on the other side? 2 or 3 or 4? Inhale, lift. We'll do one more. Exhale, lower. Last one. Reach up. And then lower once more because I'm mean. Lift the hips up. Top arm comes back towards your mat. Three-legged dog, left leg up and through. Left foot, left thumb. Low lunge, lift the heart. Find your balance. Right leg comes up. Inhale. And now back to our eagle pose. So right knee crosses over left. If you're supporting with your toe, all good. Inhale to float the arms parallel to your mat. Right arm sweeps underneath left. Option here, or prayer hands. Inhale to lift the arms up and open. Feel your shoulder girdles widen. Exhale, pull the belly in as you follow your gaze to your elbows. Inhale. Inhale again, unravel your arms. Sweep your arms back to your hips. Warrior 3, press the heel away. Find your balance. Draw your heel in towards your glute. Knee to knee, and then push that heel back. We'll do it again. Inhale, draw the heel in. Exhale, lengthen. Last one. Pull it in on your full breath in. And then a full breath out to reach that heel away. Soles of feet meet. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms to your hips. Inhale, arms float up towards the sky. Forward fold. The hard work is done. Step your right leg back to long lunge. Lower the back knee. Ground the right heel, hand toward the inside of left foot. Use your left hand to draw your chest towards your knee. Float that top arm up towards the sky. You can stay here if this is enough of a twist for you. I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm gonna tuck my back toe to lift my knee, lifting my right arm to hook it outside my knee, and then bring my hands to prayer hands. Just an option. Take a full breath in. Ground the hands. Back knee is gonna sweep right under the top. Seated twist. So here we are, the end of the class. I was not very nice to you guys today. So with your seated twist, you might lengthen the bottom leg, and that's awesome. It's all good. If you're keeping it tucked in, ground your sit bones as much as you can. You might stay with it unhooked over the shin. All good. Take a full breath in and give your knee a hug. You deserve it. Opposite hand comes behind the hips, and we bring our gaze over the back shoulder. Now this is always a nice spot to close your eyes. And see where you can soften. Maybe it's your hips, your shoulders. Just let go. Other side here. So we'll unravel forward, root down through our hands, and send our hips back to down dog. Take a breath. This time, which leg did we just do? So right leg is gonna come forward. Lower the back knee. Unhook the toe. Root down through the left hand and open your twist here. Top arm floats up overhead. Remembering that this is a nice spot to stay, but if you'd like to go a little deeper, Lift the back knee, press into the heel. Top arm hooks over front knee, hands come to prayer, and we try to push our chest to the center of our hands. Take a breath in. And exhale, release the hands to the mat, back to our seated twist. So opposite foot, same options as before, bottom leg extended, whatever feels right. Find your sit bones. Hug yourself, you deserve it. Hand behind hips, lengthen the spine, and look over the back shoulder. Maybe you soften your eyes. Take one more breath. Uncurl, come onto your side. Hug behind your thighs. We're gonna roll down to our mats. So any way that feels right, just articulate your spine all the way down. Take a moment to find your spine on your mat. Take a full breath in. Hug the knees into the chest, and then we'll rock side to side like we did right at the beginning of class. Let your spine come to still. Draw the knees in as much towards your ribs as you can, and then lift the heels up towards the sky, coming to happy baby. So you might hold behind your shins, you might reach for the outside edge of your feet, or you might bring peace fingers to your big toes. So just let the knees fall towards your ribs, and try to soften your tailbone down towards your mat. You might even rock a little, whatever feels good. And if you're feeling like you want to go a little deeper, you might play with lengthening the legs. Or doing one at a time, whatever feels good. Take another breath. Release the knees back to happy baby, and then hug the knees back in towards the chest. Lower the feet to the mat. Open the arms up to a T, and then lift your hips up and shift them over to the left. Let the knees fall to the right, coming to a supine twist. So grounding through the shoulders and allowing the knees just to soften to the mat. If it feels okay, you can turn your gaze over that left shoulder. And you might even want to lengthen that top leg and rest your hand on it to add a little resistance. But this is your time now to close your eyes. Just allow the softness to melt into your body. Stack the knees back up over the hips. Lift the hips up again and send them over to the right side of your mat this time. Let the knees fall to the left. Keep the shoulders rooted to the mat, and then turn your gaze over the right shoulder. If it felt good to lengthen that top leg before, and rest your hand on your thigh, feel free to do so. And lift the knees back up towards the sky. Shift the hips so that they're centered on your mat. Hug your knees in again. Another quick rock side to side just to release any pressure in your back. Soles of feet are going to come together, and we're going to lower them down to the mat with knees falling open wide for bound ankle pose. So you can float your arms up overhead if it feels good to interlace opposite elbow. Allow the shoulder blades to fall away from each other. Allow the hips to melt towards the mat. Allow the ribs to become heavy. stay here for as long as feels good, but if you'd like to extend both legs out to where they're parallel with each other, and reach your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. So point through the toes, reach through the fingers. Maybe roll the ankles and wrists one direction and then the opposite. And then from here, nothing easier than just letting your legs fall to the outside edges of your mat. Your feet are gonna fall open, and then hands are gonna melt down towards your sides. I like to turn my palms up towards the sky just because I feel like it's welcoming in just the energy of the world and letting out the energy I just created. So just making any soft movements in your body, wiggling the hips around to where you find a nice heavy sacrum. Maybe lifting the head and then resting it back down to lengthen the crown of the head. Just taking the next moment to take a full breath in through the nose. Allow it to come down into your throat and then to your chest, all the way down to your belly. Exhale through your belly, out through your chest, through your throat, and then back out through your nose. Seeing if you can stay with your breath all the way from the beginning to the end. Just allowing your body permission just to rest peaceful, just for another couple breaths here. Hug the knees in one final time towards the chest. Little rocks at distance. Turning yourself over to your side. Allowing your supporting hand and your time to press you up to a seated position. Take your time. Keep your eyes closed. Just find a comfortable seat. Reach up through the crown of the head. And just like we did lying down, turn the palms up towards the sky. Maybe you'll feel a couple little soft raindrops fall onto your fingertips. And because I don't know any better way to end a practice than cleansing out our breath, we're going to take a full inhale, float the arms up towards the sky. Exhale out through your mouth. We're going to do 2 more like that. Bigger breath this time. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale bigger. Hands to heart center. Keep on practicing with me, guys. Take this into your weekend. It was a hard one today, but I hope that your body feels good. I enjoyed teaching you all. Namaste. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. That was not an easy one. Thank you, Facebook.